You know, guys, it has that theoretical reach. We have the potential audience of billions. So, everybody could try harder is all I'm saying. Alright, let's get you two cropped. So, okay. What to do with that? Over there and drag over there, but that's not
What's up? Hi, Jesse. Hi, Jack. Jesse, can you see the Zoom chat when you're doing this?
I believe I have the ability, but that would require me
yeah, I meant
running
do,
over
I guess
to
I meant do you see?
Yeah.
Do you see the Zoom chat?
Would have to run over to another thing, and it's a whole thing. And
good to know, then I won't use it in the future.
Okay, let's get this cropped. Okay. Why do I have, well, I don't know. Oh, and I just realized if I move, you know what? I'm not gonna, nope, never mind. I'm not gonna say any of the things. Because then that might make me do things that I shouldn't do. And reintroduce other problems. Let's stick with the problems that we're used to. You know, our waterfalls and whatnot, as the T, L, and the C let us know was the best route. Sticking to them rivers and streams, what we're accustomed to.
Yeah.
Because waterfalls, kids, will hurt you. Alright, and then let's get, how and why was everything cropped this way? There was probably, I mean, we've been doing 3 months of tournament. I'm sure there's a reason why I had things the way they are. I'm sure it was logical at one point. That point is not now.
Not now.
Excuse me.
Oh, I can see the Twitch chat in case that was the question. I can see that.
Oh yeah, no, I was just wondering about the Zoom, because in the Zoom I said I was getting my headphones, but then I realized you probably couldn't even see that.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. And Ben is out in the lobby writing, and I will not disturb him.
Okay.
Get him in here to sit in a couple minutes when I go out and get my beverage.
Beverage.
Yeah, everybody beverage up.
Water.
Oh.
Etc.
I've got to do better about my hydration. That's for certain.
I'll drop some hydrates in the chat, and then it'll force you to.
Oh.
Wait, if I remember how to do it. I've barely been on Twitch besides to stream myself. Hydrate. Wonder how many. I have 81,000 points divided by 100.
Oh, well.
What is that?
That's, I'm gonna die. of overhydration. We're going to be a radio contest gone wrong. All right, let's see. Let's get that there. All right.
My notes are good.
You know what? While we're at it, let's get this ready.
I feel like my lighting is like sometimes good, but then it's inconsistent.
Yeah.
And I don't want to scare people, even though it is a good season for it.
Well, yeah. This is all up your alley.
Yeah, it's my season. On warm mode. Warm mode. Is that better? I don't know. I'm just like hella front lit.
I feel really vain for how much I moved my light around. It's fine. We're fine.
Thank you. Yeah. I know the trials of doing it from Zoom. Okay, how's that? It's still doing the thing. It like gets bright and then it gets really dark. I don't know why it does that.
I don't see it changing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it when I turn away?
That might be. You look pretty well lit. You look great.
Okay, thanks. So see, no, it's doing it right now. See how it got all dark?
Well, I don't know
When I get
because
closer.
I have this really irritating pop-up. Go away.
Yeah, that's what it is. I just have to not get, if I get closer, it's like
Oh, okay,
everything
I
starts
see it
getting
now.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with my lighting. It's just when I get too close. It's adjusting for my pallor. Oh, no, I'm doing an ad. I better subscribe so I don't have to see ads anymore. You subscribe to Stab Comedy Twitch TV.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm so hot. How hot is it actually? Oh, no wonder. Oh, it's 75 degrees in here. It's supposed to be the fall, kind of. Subscribe. Wow, the price went up. Oh, okay.
When you have completed what you thought you had to do, and your blood's depleted to the point of stable glue, then you'll get along.
Oh, yeah.
Then you'll get along. So steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. So steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Well, here we go again. You found yourself a friend that knows you well. But no matter what you do, you'll always feel as though you tripped and fell. So steady as she goes. Settle for a world neither up or down. Sell it to the crowd that has gathered round. Settle for a girl neither up or down.
All right. Oh, look at that. 22 ass months. 22 ass months? That's not.
Yes. Those are the only months I live in.
All right.
So steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Steady
There we are. And let's semi-professionally fade this out. Fade this out. All right. That was semi-professional. Hey, folk! All right. So, hey, there's Ben. Ben's gonna go grab his work from the lobby. I'm gonna also make sure that I'm not as loud as I feel. No, I guess I'm all right. Hey! We're waiting on our pre-sales. They'll get here. Or they will have just donated, which is nice too.
Yeah.
So we've got Aubrey and Jack there coming in from home.
Woo.
Good to have you. Sorry you're not here, Jack. Last minute, felt a little less than worthy of the world, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't just. Kevin's really sick, and I
Wow.
got a bit sick. I don't want to
Yeah.
spread.
That is fair.
Good plan. I support this.
Yeah, and that is thoughtful and appreciated. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think we've all over the last what has it been? 3 or 4 decades at this point?
How long you've been alive?
No, just how long all of this has been going on.
Oh, yeah.
Have gotten
Yes.
a lot more thoughtful about not pushing oneself out when feeling under the weather.
Yeah.
Remember 2019 when we all just used to
Yeah.
wipe our nose on each other? It was ridiculous.
It was
Yeah.
like back when we could wear shoes through the airport security check.
Oh, that was
Nuts.
2000.
I miss when the way that you got into a bar was by making out with the person at the front door.
Yeah. I mean,
I really
so many
miss that.
so many things have been taken from us, guys,
Yeah.
that we don't think about.
Oh, I think about it.
Well, I'm sorry.
I missed that trick.
Yeah.
It was a really cool trick.
Yeah. Sorry that I've been blind to some of the other things that we've lost. I'm selfish.
Live schmives. I want to make out with randos at front doors.
Yeah.
All I ever wanted. Whatever
Even
happened to this
living life
country?
if you're not making out with randos.
Right.
Mm.
It's basically the definition of life.
Yeah. I guess I. Wait. Yeah.
Jesse's like, when is the last time I made out with a rando?
No.
Yeah, what
I'm
are you recollecting?
Yeah.
I am
Describe
thinking-
us in detail. Stay behind the podium, please.
just trying to remember how rando they were. No, I think I knew him a little. Knew him a
First
little.
name.
Knew him a little,
First name
but
only.
but
First
had
name, last
enough
name.
booze to make it.
Jesse
A
knew
fun
their
night.
scent. That's all I needed.
Yeah. Well, good to have y'alls.
Good to
Uh,
have
be
you.
here.
I'm honestly.
You've never had me, Jesse.
Well,
Never.
I mean,
Don't talk about making out with randos and then say it's good to have had me. Please.
let me have this.
Please.
All right. Sorry. I'm just gonna keep. That's why I turned the air off, so I can hear the squeak of the door to see hear when the paid audience arrives. Oh, Aubrey's running away. All right, fair enough. Why am I watching them go away? No, that seems creepy. Looking into someone's house while they're going away. We've come to accept a lot of things that that not too long ago would have been frowned upon.
Mm-hmm.
They're going. Wait, what do they have up in their room? Oh yeah, peering into their lives. Hey there. That doesn't help. Adding the voice to it. So yeah, we're just coming off of the big ol' tournament. I wasn't gonna do this week, partly because I hadn't booked anybody. You guys all joined at the last. I mean, not last minute. I still got things out, but it was a little late in the game getting everybody on board. So I appreciate all of you for popping on.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wasn't gonna do this week, but then I looked up and randomly we had pre-sales, so I couldn't just like, oh, I can't cancel. And now they're not here, so I could have.
Well, you still got 5 minutes. They still got 5 minutes. They're
That's
probably
true.
walking up the street
That's true.
right now. They're probably at the bar on the corner, that
Yeah.
beer place.
Probably. But I do think I've decided we're going to move the program to 7:30. Oh, the show has jumped around the calendar so much. But I think if the tournament showed me anything, it's that we can't count on this to be an hour-long show. And
Oh, you mean more than, as
Yeah.
opposed to less than.
yeah, well, no, yeah, it's
That tracks.
very rarely less than. And going 3 months with all of the 9 o'clocks starting at 9:15 and 9:20, that's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling or a good look. So we're gonna move to 7:30 starting next week.
Nice.
Yeah, but now I
Big
gotta
changes.
I gotta start booking people. I can't just keep doing this.
Book
Just-
that guy.
No, it's too good for us. Actually had somebody cancel that was, I think, too good for us. I won't get into details of
Make it rhyme.
my anger, but
Tell us in a poem how angry you are.
oh no, I've left that to you guys later.
Oh.
All right, so good to have you. Well, I'll save going over how long it feels and actually has been since Aubrey's been around these gosh darn parts.
Ooh,
Called
out.
It's been a little bit. But yeah, how is everybody? We've still got a couple minutes. You know what? Fine.
Good.
Aubrey, how are you? Fine.
As
Fine.
fine.
Feelings count or whatever.
Yeah, just go ahead. No, how have you been? It's been too long.
I've been good, all things considered,
Yeah.
considering the horrific state of the world, but
yeah.
I am growing out my hair and I'm
Yeah.
into K-pop now.
Oh.
So,
Sure.
my life's going pretty decent.
Yeah. You know what? That sounds like life is going well.
Yeah, at
really
least in
enjoy
this
it.
tiny little hole.
Yeah. Growing out my hair, into K-pop now.
Mhm.
Uh,
Let me know if you want any song recs. I can make you a playlist.
yeah.
Please. Please. Legitimately, please.
If
Yes,
only
just
we could all be
Follow me on Spotify, Mixtape Majesty.
Oh shit! There you go. That's easy. Oh, Ben is on top of it. Gotta fill those
Nice.
K-pop blind spots in Ben's.
Oh, while Jesse
thanks.
is being a shopkeep.
Hopefully those things are people.
We're already
Hey.
objectifying the audience.
Yeah.
Jesse locked the door.
Audience sounds. He locked
Ooh.
the door?
He did. He's currently unlocking it. I can hear sounds.
Oh.
A bottle has
Wait.
fallen.
He's like, I need people to come. I'm gonna lock the door.
He's
When
elected
approach.
to let people
Is this-
observe.
Like fear of intimacy, like you want people to come closer, but at the same time you're like, oh, I'm also gonna lock the door so they can't come in.
I think-
Subconsciously
I think he-
self-sabotaging. Yeah.
I think he invites people so that he can then deny them. Like if people just don't come, that's something.
It's a
But if you
power
tell
move.
people to come and then say no, like, that's
Ego
kinda
boost.
fun.
Yeah. You wish you could.
Oh, sorry.
Wouldn't that be nice?
He wishes that he could. He wishes that people would elect to come.
No, that's what he would say to them.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet you wish you were in this comedy club right now.
That's
too
the
bad.
coolest club owner I've ever thought of. That I didn't think of. Oh, they're throwing money at Jesse. He's being
Ooh,
very
is he dancing?
professional.
Are they putting it like in his cleavage? Can we watch?
I'm glad you
Yeah,
folks
turn
are
the
the one
camera.
bringing that up. Me, it's
Because he is.
no. It's cleavage, but it's ass cleavage. He's just been
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
That's
That's
even
good.
better.
ass cleavage.
We love a beach.
Digging in there. Oh, there's so many more bad things I want to say, but Jesse needs to
Get
be
it
here to
all out.
moderate
Get it
it.
all
It's
No,
8 p.m.
no, it's
You can do
they're so
rated R
bad.
content after 8 p.m.
That's true.
Content is content. I think the internet. Oh wait, okay. Well, before they get in
Yeah.
here, I have my Spotify open. What do I do to
Your
get
what
more
open?
K-pop? It's my Spotify, but I call it Spotify.
Oh, I don't know. Search for Mixtape Majesty and see if I come up.
I need some
I've
help
got all
on the. I
kinds of
need some
playlists
help
on
on the
there.
letters.
You can also message me on Instagram, Mixtape Majesty, or bring your own popcorn, and I can make you your own
good.
K-pop playlist. So it's
Hello.
like individualized.
Oh, they're humans. Do you want to explain, Jesse?
Explain
Welcome,
what
people.
to who.
Explain that there are people and there are people and there are people who aren't here but here.
Jack
More
and
people.
I live in this.
Oh, hello, everybody. Oh, let's all, everybody in the internet say hello. Say hello now. Make hands. Hands. Good hands.
Hello.
Look at all those hands. No, not at, I mean, yeah. Yeah. What's that?
We're here for you.
They should be able to
specifically.
hear some laughter. That should be a good thing. That would be nice. That works. Oh, look. Did you hear? They heard. They definitely
Yeah.
heard.
It's my favorite sound, besides a cat meowing.
Oh. Did you folks buy the pre-sign-ups? We did. Oh, yay.
Wow.
Have you seen it? Oh, that's it. Jesse does. That's all Jesse's fault. That's all his thing. That's all good. Oh, good. All right. This is how did you come to hear about the show or the place or have you been here before? Oh.
My friend who's in the bathroom just got a new job, so we're out celebrating tonight. Just wanted to see what's up.
Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. I'll ask what the new job is, or you can tell me what the new job is.
I don't know specifically. It's at her same company. I'm trying to get her to shoot for a different job, but we're taking the halfway mark right now.
The halfway mark is not what. Okay, she isn't doing what you want, and you're like, yay!
Do her degree, and that's what I'm trying to get her to do.
Oh,
What is your new job? We're talking about you.
Your-
We're on camera.
your friend is disappointed in you, but celebrating you simultaneously. No, she isn't disappointed in you. I'm sorry, she's disappointed in your choice. Your very important choice.
You voted, but you're not doing full body makeup. I'm a receptionist at Sutter Health.
Okay.
But she's a full
All right.
botanist by trade, so she's gonna. I just got my full body license.
You're learning about the audience
too.
without me. Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't leave the show with silence.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you for covering. Well, heck. So we've got two more, so I'll keep an ear out. We still got two more pre-sales. I don't think anybody knows about the show. John Alston will explain it when we get the intro. But we were going to have two people live. Unfortunately, one person's feeling less than well, and one person's more distant anyway. So you get the two Zoomers and the the one in person, making
Yeah,
it
I'm a Zoomer.
making it even weirder. This show is weird enough as it is, and then you get the multimedia experience. But it's a lot of fun. So
Groundbreaking, Jesse. Groundbreaking, innovative,
Sure.
one of a kind.
I should lean into these as positive attributes.
Yeah.
I have a hard time leaning into anything positive, though.
Aw, well,
That's just
we'll
not
have
me.
to push you into it.
That's not my wheelhouse, is positivity. All right. Let's get you guys going, because we're already 4 after, and I already complained about us running late into the 9 o'clock show, but they get it. They'll understand. Let's get things going. Now, John Alston will give you a little rundown about how the show works in our opening here. Thanks for coming out, guys. Going to be a lot of fun. It's always a good time. And here we go.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience
pretty
in a
much
show
usually.
called Stab.
Welcome to the Stab Show. Having just finished celebrating year 10, just about in time for year 11 to roll around. Let's introduce tonight's panel. Our first panelist once roasted a squirrel in the park, lovingly making it look like a fool in front of all its close squirrel friends. She's the host of Bring Your Own Popcorn. It's Aubrey Zevallos.
Literally true. Hello.
Hey, there we go. Our second panelist knows the difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius, but chooses Esperanto instead. He's a stand-up comedian who I would say is quite good at it. It's Ben Warheit. Ben Warheit, the one in person. And our third panelist collects beach towels exclusively from haunted seaside resorts. He's a fantastic writer and performer. It's Jack Marie. And I'm your host, Jesse Jones. Enjoy my musk. It's got a scent you just won't be able to place. Welcome to the Stab Show. Back to our regular programming after our grueling 3-month-long 5 and 10-year anniversary tournament, but still bringing out the big guns. Now let's meet tonight's panel. Aubrey,
Hello, it's
Hi
me.
there. Hi,
Hi.
Aubrey.
Hi, Jesse.
Good to have you. It has been, I could probably look it up, but I won't because this computer will not agree with that. It's been a good long while. How have you
It's
been?
been a moment,
Yeah.
yes.
How are you?
I'm good, as we were discussing earlier.
Mhm.
Despite the state of the world, I'm growing out my hair and listening to K-pop.
Yeah,
So
which
can't
really,
complain personally.
how could, how could you be better?
Right.
So, I'll be honest, I haven't delved deep into K-pop. You know, besides the hits. So, what am I missing, Aubrey?
Oh, so you definitely have to check out Stray Kids like immediately because they're in the middle of a comeback right
Oh,
now.
well.
And that is the best time to get into a K-pop group is when they're in the middle of a comeback. And they're already like blowing up pretty hard. Like they were at the VMAs this year.
Oh, well,
But
geez.
I predict that next year they're going to blow up extra hard. So if you get in now, you'll be able to say, I was a fan before everyone else.
Okay.
So
Well, I
Get on
always
it.
enjoy that. I'm very snobbish about all things. Aubrey, how's Bring Your Own Popcorn?
it's going good. Keeping to my schedule of one episode a month. That's my movie podcast where we dive into people.
Yes, Bring Your Own Popcorn is a movie review show where she just uses movies as an excuse to therapize her guests, basically.
More of a people review show, but we talk about movies. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, check that out wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, thanks.
Glad to have you, Aubrey.
Glad to be here.
Ben Warheit.
Hi, Jesse.
Still hard at work on your material.
Never not.
That's the thing about the show. You're
Mhm.
only done writing after you start reading it.
Yeah.
Ben, good to have you.
Good to have you, Jesse.
How are you?
I'm here, and I like that. And I play with kids now professionally.
Okay, well, you're going to need to be more specific.
No, I'd really rather not. I love ambiguity. I think isn't the maxim to present a problem and not to solve it? Isn't that art?
Sure.
I teach kids. I teach kids, little itty bitty kids, kindergarten through second, and they are rad and they do silly things all day.
Sure.
And they're also bridge, which is the new term for mod severe, which is a special education term.
Oh.
So they do abundantly silly things all goddamn day, and it's really fun. It's super fun, and they're super sweet, and they know so much shit. There was a kid that we thought like didn't know his letter sounds like at all.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like nonverbal kid, 5 years old.
Sure.
That's where he's at. And then we went from like he doesn't know sounds to he got like 55 out of 70 words correct.
Oh.
We just went like mom, and he's like mom. And he just read. Yeah, it was dope.
Mom.
Yay. Yeah.
Boom, mom.
Hell yeah. He said
Yeah.
it just like that. He said fucking dad too. It was cool.
Puppy,
It was pretty-
idiot. Of course I know all these words.
Oh god, he said that, but it was more like oh, that was
we
fun.
got it. We
Yeah.
understood. Doing anything fun comedically?
Comedically, I'm here. I really enjoy this
Yeah.
show. It gets people out of like we have no idea how much like our material just gets stayed in our head and it solidifies. And then Jesse here gives us a thing with like an hour's notice,
That's
and we go, fuck, and then we gotta like make a thing.
No, see,
now.
I give people things with a day and a half to 2 days notice, but they
Uh-huh.
don't start on it until an hour before.
I'm sorry.
Because that's how I did it when I used to not be standing over here. But
I'm
sitting
sorry,
over there.
Jesse. I thought I forgot. Heightening is wrong in comedy. You don't exaggerate ever.
I have to let people know that I'm not torturing my guests,
Let them know the funny rules. Everybody needs to know the rules of fun.
especially after John Alston just recited the entire rundown of how this works. Well,
Excellent.
good to have you. You're going to be here for a couple shows tomorrow too, aren't you?
I'm gonna be here for a show tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna be.
You're here
sneak
tonight and
preview.
you're here tomorrow for Subject Line.
Yes. I'm here for subject lines. I need hints on my costumes. We're all wearing costumes
Okay.
for the thing tomorrow. Yeah. In the memo,
Yeah. Oh.
pirates.
Oh
I'm
shit!
gonna be
Apparently
a
it's
pirate.
pirate. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna, it's underwater. It's aquatic. It's okay. Did anybody here like SpongeBob? Is that a thing?
Sure.
Well, this-
I assume.
Okay. I'll take the single syllable that was affirming that. Okay. Do you remember Anchor Arms? Remember where he blows up? Okay, sick. All right, that's what I'm doing. That's all
Nice.
I wanted.
Well, if you ever wanted,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I do remember seeing that.
All right.
Oh, where he blows up the arms. Hell
If
yeah.
you want to see Anchor Arms do some stand-up tomorrow, guys, we are selling the 8:00 show.
Shark with the whole. Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, Ben, happy to have you.
Happy to have you.
Yeah. Get back to writing. Jack.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you?
I can't complain.
Well, you stayed
You
home.
suggested that all I ever do is complain about my
No, who said that? I'm the
I
one
feel-
that only ever complains. Yeah. Well, Jack was thoughtful, and decided to stick around at home after some potential, colding contact, feeling under the weather. So that's
Tis
good.
the season.
Yeah, we're getting there. I guess. Hey, it's gonna be fall, guys. It's gonna
Yeah.
be chilly next week. That'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk
That
about the
would be
weather with you.
nice.
That's what we do on this show.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Jack, what are you up to comedy-wise?
Not a lot right now. I'm kind of a caretaker for my ailing husband. So
Well.
I'm mostly focusing on my art since I got to be around the house.
Oh, good.
My painting. So I'll have a couple new paintings soon. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll put the wall.
Well, I was going to say to the folk in attendance on your way out, or between shows when you stick around for the 9, trying to upsell. All the art on the wall out there by the bar, that's Jack. Those are Jack's paintings.
Oh, cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
A couple,
They all have some random chick's name on them, but
yeah.
later.
The thing is, well, we could, but we want to keep focus on the people because then we'd have the placards under it, and people would wander up on stage and get the information while somebody's doing their stuff, and we got to balance things out. All right. Well, good to have you, Jack. Always a good time. How about we get this gosh darn program started? Gonna see if the two that wandered in off the street are trying to leave. I will not begrudge you. I get it. But we're going to try and start the show before you do. So let's get things going. We'll convince you. Segment 1, that's reorganization. If you assume that finding suitable acronyms for reorganization is easy, I mean, you're mostly right. But then sometimes I end up hitting refresh on the site that I get my acronyms from for like 20 minutes, trying to get something even remotely interesting. Did I succeed today or just give up? That's for you to decide when I tell you that today we've got FIAP, or Fellow of the Institution of Analysis and Programmers. What FIAP lacks for in my understanding of who it's about and all, and me being angry that it has as many words not using the acronym as used, it mostly makes up for slightly in having an F and a P. Those aren't letters we always use. So this was the best I could do Wednesday. So let's forget how we got here and what FIAP might already mean, and instead give us who or what else FIAP might stand for or represent to you. Didn't mean to do that. Aubrey, let's hear
Jesse.
your FIAP.
Yeah, so FIAP is actually the new politically correct gravestone to replace RIP, RIP. Rest in peace has fallen out of favor because the word rest was really triggering for capitalists. The CEOs didn't like the ideas that people were getting every time they went to the graveyard, and they were like, rest, huh? Must be nice. So they changed it to FIAP. Finally, in a place.
Nice. Yeah. And you can just stay there? Oh, man. You don't have to be anywhere?
Oh no, it's happening again. You're going to have to change the name again.
Yeah.
Don't think about that. Just work. All work, Jesse. Make the money.
Sorry. But whenever we can monetize people in the afterlife, then we will have achieved maximum
money.
capitalism.
My mom always told me my body was worth something.
Yeah. If you
That's
part
what
it
she
out.
meant.
Yeah.
Thank you,
no
Aubrey.
toes.
Thank you, Aubrey. Hey, Ben.
Hey, Jesse.
Hi. What do you have in way of an FIAP?
I got two things.
Oh, hell.
I got two
All right.
things
Doubling it up.
because I'm making up here for what may lack elsewhere.
Okay. Sure.
Writing
On the
wise,
page. On the page.
On the page. Also anatomically.
Sure.
All right. We got faithful, forgiving, or forgetful Indigenous American patriots.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Next thing.
Oh, I was just waiting to see if there's going to be any expounding, but that's you don't
no,
have
no.
to.
I don't like. I like presenting problems.
Yeah,
I like doing that. All right. Well, no, fuck it. Let's go through.
No,
what
go ahead.
are my thoughts? We got. Okay. So if you're a faithful, so Indigenous America is my way of getting. Or fuck that. Okay. Faithful,
Yes.
Faithful Indigenous American patriots. Jesus Christ, is that a faithful patriot? We did a lot. We honkies did like
Sure.
a lot of things
To still be
for a while.
faithful patriots. Yeah.
Yeah. Or they're forgiving, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's a very nice
Better
thing
than
to
we
be
deserve.
forgiving.
Mhm.
Yeah. I met a I'm a Jew, and I met a Holocaust survivor once who was like, he was like, Nazis, it's all right. And they're like, seriously, it was mind blowing.
That is forgiving.
Yeah. I should have talked with her more, but I was mad at my girlfriend at the time, so I left. It was dumb. It was a dumb thing I did. Not very forgiving of me.
Yeah.
All right. And then the next thing was forgetful Indigenous American patriots, because maybe they were sleepy during those couple hundred years.
Yeah, that
And
happens.
I get sleepy if I haven't eaten. Okay. The other thing.
Yes.
All right. The other thing is frigid indigents aren't popular. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's poll the class. Who knows what frigid means?
Yeah.
Frigid in like motherly sense.
Motherly? Okay.
Motherly. It's not motherly.
Yeah, that's not.
All right. It means you're unwelcoming of a man's of a gentleman caller's advances.
Sure.
It's an antiquated term for anti hussy. Prude. It's a prude.
Prudish. Yeah.
She's a fridge. She's voluminous. Has two main parts.
Yeah. You can just pull her open.
She swings from the middle when I'm done with it.
Yeah.
All right, that's bad.
You got separate places for fruit and veg.
I know I do.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, Jesse here is the shopkeep, so as people come on in, that he's doing his job, and then oh, he's back. Everybody, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Jones, yay! He's here. Hello.
One of our 9 o'clock comics. You're welcome.
Right. And then indigents are people in need.
Yeah.
So if you are in severe need and you ain't trying to fuck, you aren't popular.
Yeah.
I just used my degree to find those words.
Well,
it's not a degree. It's my parents. Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you,
You're
Ben.
welcome.
I mean, thank you.
Yay! On a transcript, that sounded like you said it twice.
Yeah.
Just the same.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you, Ben. Hey, Jack. Yeah. Nod. Nodding's
All right,
good for an
yeah.
audio format, Jack. Thank you. Jack.
You ready? You ready?
I am. Let me. I have to
Ready.
reset it. Jack, let's hear
All right.
your FIAP.
FIAPs. As an
Got it.
as an emergency room surgeon, as you know I am
Yes.
right now for this joke,
For this joke.
3% of my job is removing objects from people's butts. There's no shame in it. It's human nature to stick anything into any hidey hole you can find.
Mm-hmm.
But I've pulled out hundreds of dolls, vegetables, toothbrushes, dildos, beer bottles, candy bars, and gerbils. I once removed an entire set of silver cutlery from the rectum of an 80-year-old grandmother who was worried her housekeeper was stealing from her. The majority of my cases these days are from FIAPs, or flimsy inflatable anal plugs.
Okay.
Hold on, my computer went nonsensey. I'm not talking about inflatable plugs from reputable sex toy retailers like Adam and Eve. Those are made with body-safe silicone and come with a safety valve that prevents overinflation and provides you with that full stretch you're looking for. But your cheap Temu or Wish.com inflatable is an accident waiting to happen. One pump too many and bam! You're on my bed and I'm pulling little pieces of rubber out of your ass with 12-inch tweezers.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, consider this a PSA. Avoid FIAPs and keep backyard playtime safe and sane.
All righty. Thank you for the consumer advice. Yeah. You don't want Flint. I'm not going to keep going. Thank you,
Just
Jen.
common sense colon care.
CCC.
Common sense colon care, everybody. Remember, think before you insert. Segment 2, bulletin boards. Do I like speaking to people about things? I do not. Which is why, to me, the bulletin board is the greatest hero of our time. I can just say a thing, put a pin in it, stick it to some cork, and people can know about my thing without me having to speak directly to them. Genius. And so in bulletin board, it is in celebration of this hero that you are asked to give us 3 things you might find on a bulletin board hung in the break room of the physical manifestation of a specific imaginary place or concept. Today's mostly imaginary place or concept, 2 a.m. after the bars close. If the concept of 2 a.m. after the bars close had a headquarters, and in that headquarters was a break room, what then would be on said bulletin board in said break room? Bit of a stretch, bit of a walk? I don't care. I think you guys get it. Aubrey, what's your first piece on the 2 a.m. after the bars close break room bulletin board?
Call 555-4309 for a good time. Organic, locally grown thyme. Great for a garnish on your old fashioned.
Oh.
Fair trade, locally sourced thyme.
All right. Very thoughtful. What do you garnish? What drinks do you garnish with thyme?
An old fashioned. I said
An old fashioned. Okay, well I'm a dumbass, so I apologize. But apparently,
I have a mic.
all right. Ben, your first item on the
Jesse.
2 a.m. after the bars close bulletin board.
Hi, I'm drunk. Did you leave your keys at the bar, aka office? I have them. In me. I ate them. Stop looking for them. I know where they are. In me. Remember from a sentence ago? Don't look, and instead pay me to release them surgically. I ate them. Be nice to me and not mad. You shouldn't be mad. I saved them for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We've taken a couple different directions.
Rambles is my genre.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That works. Jack, finish
What?
our first time
Yes.
around. Finish our first time
I've
around.
got a guest review here,
Oh, okay.
and it reads, so I was dose drunk that I didn't know the bar was closing. I just thought the security guy hated me for some reason, which was not fair because I totally love him. He is like a brother to me, and I would do anything for Mark
Mm-hmm.
or Matthew, Luke.
Swam.
Memory of his name, but he is my brother. But anyways, I was doing the bumpy walk home and I felt someone following me because I'm like the Popeye of whiskey, so I wasn't scared. I had so much whiskey and it was threatening to run down my pants. And if I did pee my pants, and there was some pee, it was because of the whiskey, not because I was afraid. Because Popeyes don't get afraid. Okay. I turned around and said, "Shop or I'll stoot," even though I didn't have a gun. And then this guy just bites me. He just fucking lunges at me and bites me. And now I'm fucking immortal, 5 stars.
All right. This break room is being used for a lot of varying things. Second time around, Aubrey, what the hell might be on the bulletin board of 2 a.m. after the bars close? I realize it's a weird setup. What do you got?
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here unless you're paying rent to stay here, in which case you're already home.
Yeah. Those are true things that were just said. Ben,
Hi, Jesse.
what's your second?
All right, we're on number 2.
Number 2, break room.
It's on a bulletin board, right? It's a
Yes.
bulletin board in the headquarters of the... Oh.
Yes. Bulletin board.
Bulletin
On the very-
board
Do we
inside
need
the
this?
headquarters of the concept of
2 a.m. after the bars close.
2 a.m. after the bars close.
I'm
On the
thinking-
bulletin board is something that says, it's in the shape of a bell.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a little tiny chihuahua in the corner that has like a little word bubble coming out of it and says, "We are not, the headquarters is not officially a Taco Bell. Please cease and desist from claiming that we are. There is a legal distinction between artistic license and copyright infringement." Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I get where you're going. I
didn't get there though.
That's all right.
That's good.
We we were along the Oregon Trail and we got cut down in Idaho. We almost got there. Hey, Jack. Let's hear your second as we hurtle through this.
All right, I got a second guest review.
Okay. Oh, another one.
So high and so horny when I left the bar. So I took home this cutie who had been giving me eyes a couple of times in the night. And this was 7 years ago, and the codependent little bastard hasn't left yet. He makes breakfast every fucking morning and comes home for dinner every night, and I've had about enough of his needy bullshit. I need my freedom, man. 1 star.
Ooh. Well, hope he's not listening. While you're helping them through their cold, or nothing. No, it could be anybody. Could be anybody that we're talking about. Aubrey, let's get our third time through in this weird thing that I made you guys do. Let's hear your break room piece from the headquarters of 2 a.m. after the bar's close.
Well, what'd you whisper at the end there?
I just gave up.
Are you okay?
From the break room of 2 a.m. after the bar's close.
Got it, yeah. If you're reading this, you're already dead.
Oh no.
Wait, sorry, no. That's not a threat or anything. You're fine. I just miswrote that. My brain is really foggy right now. I meant to say, if you're reading this, I'm already dead.
Oh.
I ate a poisoned donut at midnight, and I don't have much time left. Tell my dog I...
Oh, no. Oh.
That's my favorite sound ever.
To make it sadder. That's not nice. Oh, you left a dog. Oh. All right. Well, thanks, Aubrey. Wow. I'm worried about that guy's dog. Ben, you good? A couple more minutes?
Yep.
Let's hear.
Huh?
Let's hear your third break room item.
Why? All right.
Just cause.
Okay. Remember those company-sponsored team building events? No? Exactly. We were hammered. Have you or a loved one suffered a brain injury during one of the trust fall events there? Of course you have. All involved were drunk. Call 916-555-ABCD to join us in a class action lawsuit. There it is.
There it is.
Not totally what I was typing right when you talked to me. All right.
No.
To join us in a class action lawsuit against our corporate 2 a.m. after the bars close overlords.
Yeah.
Fight the power.
I think it's more accurate. The guys working there would have written in a big suing. They're not going to have class action lawsuits.
Join us in a big money suit.
We're gonna make them court. We're gonna make them court. We're gonna go to where the guy is.
I want to see Drunk Court. I want that show. Yeah. Fuck Judge Joe Brown and Judge Judy. I want Drunk Court. Everyone is legally drunk.
Yeah, they gotta.
It's called Legally Drunk.
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Beautiful show. Yeah. I want Drunk Court, and I want the decisions to be binding for no less than $5,000.
Yeah.
That sounds
All
fun.
small claims. Yeah, gotta be small claims.
Yeah.
Oh, I want money from him, cause
fucking. I love him so much.
But I want money. All right, Jack. Let's close out bulletin board. Let's with your third.
All right, employee of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Sidewalk puke.
Oh shit! I was not ready for that to be so. Okay. That's fair. I had a notification on my phone. I felt like I had to check that out. Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome.
All right. It's happening, guys. Segment 3, it's celebration time. Every year, things happen. Someone writes down the things that happened on that day, and it becomes history. And it's because of history that we can know beyond a shadow of a doubt that humanity hasn't really gotten much better since it learned to write down the dumb shit it did. But in celebration time, we give history a victory lap around the stage for, having happened, and ask our panelists to tell us what they've been celebrating the anniversaries of the following things that happened to fall. How they've been celebrating. It was how, not what. To tell us how they've been celebrating the anniversaries of the following things that happened to have fallen on this exact day some years back. So go on. Tell us how you're celebrating. Aubrey?
Yeah.
Oh, glad we're finally taking attendance. Aubrey, on this day in 1786, Harvard University organizes the first astronomical expedition in the United States. Meanwhile, just 185 years later, in 1971, Snoop Dogg was born. How are you celebrating these two things together?
Okay, well, I'm really bad at history, so I confess I know almost nothing about President Snoop Dogg. I mean, I know he was the 42nd president.
Yeah.
I know he's responsible for the legalization of marijuana, but beyond that, I know almost nothing about President Dogg.
That's fair.
But based on the tiny amount of information that I do have on him, that his name is Snoop Dogg, and that he invented marijuana. So, to celebrate his special day, every year I get high and I walk around the neighborhood spying on dogs. Once I've gathered enough intel from snooping on dogs, I fondly remember Harvard's first astronomical expedition by putting on a space helmet and staring at the sun.
Good. Awesome. Welcome. Come on in. Are you here for the 8 or the 9? It hardly matters. It's 8:30. Feel free to have a seat.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Welcome. Oh, it's nothing better than people coming into the middle of this show. They don't understand it from the beginning of the show. How are you going to understand it from the middle? Welcome. Happy to have you. Welcome, Stab Theater. This is the Stab Show. It all makes sense. It all makes
We're
sense.
in a box.
And they're 2/3 of the cast. Well, I guess half of the cast is not here.
I'm here.
They're here.
Spiritually.
They're here. They're not physically, not corporeally. You know what, Ben?
Hi, Jesse.
Thank you, Aubrey. Thank you for that. You guys missed the celebration of President Snoop Dogg. Sorry. It's not going to make sense until the show comes out in a couple months on Spotify. Ben.
Jesse.
On this day, in 1973, the Sydney Opera House was opened by Queen Elizabeth II, while only a year earlier in 1972, Dutch swimmer Pi Geelen was born. I just like the name Pi.
Yeah, who
wouldn't?
I love Pi.
So how are you celebrating these two things together?
I'm going to first celebrate it by helping our new friends here. I'm going to explain how I celebrate.
That's what I just said.
2 facts. But they were being in a relationship together for
That's
a little
right.
bit of the explanation.
That's all right. They've hardly watched this whole time. So.
Oh, that's the best. Oh, still the best. Alrighty. I'm going to explain. I celebrate the opening of the Sydney Opera House and the birth of
Pi
a
Geelen.
Dutch swimmer baby.
Together.
I celebrate them at the same time.
Celebrate those 2 facts.
This is how.
We
I'm
got
making eye contact with you because I care, and then I'm going to break it so that I can perform.
You got to read.
All right.
All right.
I was born in 1990, and since 1973, I have been stealing babies. Australian babies. They're criminals, mostly. Incarcerated, system involved, whatever.
Yeah.
Bad babies. I look them up and down and make a judgment call. Annually, from the most curly Dorito peak of the Sydney Opera House, I throw a baby into whatever the name of the body of water is that's right there. I thieve deserving babies, climb the stairs. The stairs also look the same as the little curly Dorito peaks. It's fun.
Sure.
I visually declare or thrust or proclaim them forcefully over the edge of the uppermost rolled/curled roof Dorito of the Sydney Opera House, and flung them into the harbor as best I can. If they drown, they were a witch anyway, so who gives a shit? If they make it to the water, great. If they swim, even better. I mean, we're talking 9, 10-monthers tops, at the oldest. I then harvest these wet babies, selling them to the finest Dutch swimming coaches. Wet gold, these babies, in the eyes of these Dutch swimming coaches. There is not a better test of a baby's swimming potential in professional swimming than by flunging them from the farthest up Sydney's food stack architectural crown jewel, if they manage to hit the water at all. Yes. That one is really on me. There's a little walkway I really ought to clear between me and the baby up there and then the water. It's better if I clear it.
Oh, no.
Super fucking helpful, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Excellent. Totally didn't blind me, and now I can't read.
No, it's all right.
So that one's really on me. There's a little walkway I really ought to clear between me and the baby up there in the water. It's better if I clear the little walkway, but, you know, you really shouldn't second-guess these things, athletic performances. And they learn that about a millisecond before impact.
Sure.
Either impact, water, asphalt, the breasts of the lady whose breasts my eyes chose to ogle instead of even glancing really at the water. Damn breasts. Damn life-giving breasts. You know, if a baby is going to smash into mush, flanged from a great Australian height, it's really kind of all right that it be smashed into breasts. That's a nice last image to see, a nice last softness to feel, before the rock-like ribs underneath the breasts pulverize the cartilagey skull of the not yet 1-year-old. I really ought to try to clear that walkway.
Yeah.
I said it with pizzazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they made it through 2/3 of it.
Yep. That works.
And then our LEDs decided you needed a little bit more pizzazz while you were doing that.
I thought that was the cops.
Yeah. We heard somebody was throwing babies from roof.
They heard you.
Guys, this does not help drive home the professionalism of this operation.
But Jesse, everybody watch Jesse fix. Everybody, yay, Jesse! Yay! We appreciate Jesse.
Go Jesse.
It's great. It's a fun. Are we having a fun, Jesse? Excellent.
Jesse of all trades. What can't he do?
Oh, man.
He can't feel calm or joy.
Just how much they thoroughly did not enjoy what you were doing just brings me such joy.
Yeah. It's kind of all right.
You know what? I'm going to reward you guys with some air.
That sounds great.
Give me some too. I'm hot.
Are you guys sweaty? I'm a little sweaty.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Slightly more professionalism. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm glad that was the one that you put the most work into.
That's the one that had flow. Anything where I get to kill children.
Sure.
Just makes me...
I'll keep that in mind. Jack, please, for the love of God, get us to the next thing. Jack, on this day, in 1967, a purported Bigfoot is filmed at Bluff Creek by Roger Patterson and Robert Geelen in Northern California. And only 27 years earlier, in 1940, the Netherlands began cheese rationing. How... You have a good night, too. Thanks for coming out. How... Oh... It's so sad that this is the last night this place is ever going to be open. Whew. Jack. No, I need to hear this. I need to hear this now. Do it. Uh-huh. Sure. Uh-huh. Cool. Well, we've got open mics on Thursdays and Sundays. Get them out here. Oh, we're so popular with firefighters. It's ridiculous. Firefighters are in here all the time. Yeah. Don't give up. Don't give up like I want to. Never give up. Jack. On this day, in 1967, a purported Bigfoot is filmed at Bluff Creek by Roger Patterson and Robert Geelen in Northern California. And only 27 years earlier, in 1940, the Netherlands began cheese rationing. How the fuck did you celebrate this nonsense?
Okay, so the cheesy Bigfoot feast days are actually really sacred to me. And I know they've been very commercialized over the years, but my family celebrates very traditionally. Last year, we started celebrating on the eve of the holiday, as is tradition.
Sure.
My husband and I set up camp deep in the woods,
Mm-hmm.
gathered logs so the kids and I could carve and decorate the traditional big wooden clogs. We foraged for a feast of mushrooms, berries, and dandelion greens, and thank Bigfoot no one died this year because I'm not great at identifying fungus.
Mm.
Enjoyed a dessert of a single cube of Dutch Edam cheese as the sun went down, as tradition, before we walked a mile due east of our campsite, knocking on trees with sticks and calling out to Bigfoot to beg for her mercy. At the 1 mile mark, we set the shoes on the ground, and after a small tulip ceremony, set up our camera a couple yards away. We walked silently back, praying that Bigfoot would decide that we were nice humans and fill our clogs with cheese. We'd all been pretty good about taking out the recycling, though, so we weren't really worried about getting mauled.
Oh, good.
Being naughty. So Bigfoot did find us all worthy of living another year.
Nice.
We returned in the morning. Our shoes were full of cheese. Talking cheddar, brie, manchego, Gouda, Danish blue, Asiaga, Gorgonzola, Parmesan, Gruyere, Munster, Havarti, Roquefort, Stilton, Feta, Pecorino, Limburger, Swiss, Mozzarella, Monterey Jack, and an entire wheel of Dutch Edam.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
We scooped it into our festive cheese sack and left our large-footed goddess her wooden clogs. The footage we got of Bigfoot was really blurry, like every year, because as you know, Bigfoot has electromagnetic powers that fuck with all cameras known to man.
Oh, yeah.
But the kids are always convinced that this year we'll finally get to see her, and they're always so let down. And it's a lot of fun to make fun of how naive and dumb they are on the drive home.
Oh.
That sounds so nice. Can I join you next year?
Yes, this is my favorite holiday. We'll all
So
go.
wonderful.
Hell yeah.
So wonderful, Jack. If only 2/3 of the audience had stuck around for that, we might have won them over. We might have won them over. Yeah, that's hella true. Because you
That's okay.
guys
This will be
are
thousands
very
of podcast
attentive
listeners
and
who
giving
will
us
hear it.
everything you got. We appreciate it. Hey guys, let's do this. Yeah. Full of energy. Oh,
Got it.
Look at us sit.
yeah. We're sitting powerfully though. Segment 4, angry poems. If it weren't for anger, I'm not sure how I'd express myself. Do I like that? I don't. But while I have this fuel, I find its best expression is through poetry. And in Write an Angry Poem, as the name kind of suggests, you've been asked to write an angry poem about the following subjects. Aubrey,
Yeah.
let's hear your
What?
angry poem about wishes.
Fine. A fly with no wings is called a walk. A mouth with no hands is all talk. A lock without a key, full stop. No thoughts, head empty, caps lock. If you want to get something done, you better butter your own bun. You
Okay.
can't build a fire with just hope, son. Your dreams might be golden, but all while you're sleeping. So wake up. Wishes will not make things happen for you. Wishes cannot be counted on, foo. Wishes are dreams that got lost on their way, wandering useless, extending their stay. A wish is quicksand on the way to your prize. Your path sinking down right before your eyes. Like a lock without a key, no thoughts, head empty. A wish wants you frozen in time.
Ooh.
Fuck a wish, do that shit by yourself. Fuck a wish, get her done, give them hell.
Oh, damn. Wow. That was powerful. I didn't realize how much I should be hating wishes, too. You've changed minds here. Thank you, Aubrey. Angry poem about wishes. Ben,
Jesse.
at your leisure. Ben, we've heard an angry poem about wishes. let's hear your angry poem about dishes.
Angry poem about dishes is titled Angry Poem About Dishes. Eat my cock, dishes. You are my least... Sorry. Eat my cock, dishes.
There you go.
You are my least favorite surface. Pernicious. You get too hot in the microwave while my rice gets merely warm. You burn my hands. I drop you while you drop my schwarm. Who likes you, dishes? You're tolerated, ugly, live just to be stained and labored over by anyone but you. My hands, burned and boiled, scrubbed and scoured, calloused and crumbling, damaged and done. Go through hell. For who? What? Dishes.
Thank you, Ben. No, when you pay attention to anyone in the audience, they leave. Do not address the audience. Yeah, good times. Thank you, Ben. Oh, so powerful. So powerful. Jack, I can get you another drink right now.
Right now. No, right now.
Literally.
Yeah, literally now. All the drinks. Go, Jesse, go. Go, Jesse. Yeah, what do you want? What do you want?
I like that I get a little break.
2 mango White Claws.
For
Yeah.
each of these.
Yeah.
Oh. Yay, I'm very glad that you are. Good Christ, am I glad that you are. Yay. Ply 'em with drinks.
Hydrate, everybody, hydrate.
Yeah, go Jesse, go. Look at that run. Yeah. Did you play sports? Did you hustle? Is that a thing in your life? That counts. That counts. Lovely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you besmirching dancing as an athletic competition?
No,
Oh, okay,
precisely
okay.
the opposite.
Okay.
I'm
all
a
right.
good boy.
Jeez.
I'm a good boy.
Oh yeah.
Out of
It
dance.
feels like you've had to defend yourself too often.
Oh.
So I get it.
I thought you
I get it.
danced beautifully, and then you're like,
Oh yeah.
Duh.
Martial arts. Yeah. We've got a dancer and a martial artist here.
oh.
They're used to having to defend the validity
Who's the
of their
martial
pursuits.
artist? Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed it. My bad. Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. You guys are doing the job of 4 other audience members.
Fuck yeah. Cheer.
Sometimes.
Not booze. Yay.
Oh, do I have any drink left? Oh, I should have got me one.
Cheers. Yay. Good.
Jack.
Go, Jack.
Whew. Jack Marie.
Yes.
I hope. Jack, we've heard angry poems about wishes. We've heard an angry poem about dishes. Jack, let's hear your angry poem about fishes.
Now, first, I'm no fish phobe.
Fishes.
I own a koi fish bathrobe. My best friend at university was a lionfish named Felicity. But I really have a bone to pick with a 375 million year old prick who left the sea to walk on land and then developed little hands. And thanks to that thoughtless jerk, I'm a human now who has to work.
Ugh.
I think about those bastard fishes every time I have to wash the fucking dishes, knowing I'd just be floating and free if those fucking fishes had stayed in the sea.
Yeah. Oh. We'd all be better off. Just universally. These eyes, they're not supposed to be out of the water, Ben. These are underwater eyes.
All eyes?
Human eyes.
Oh.
Have you not seen that documentary?
No.
I don't know. These are they're better underwater is what I've heard.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's where we come from. You know what? I'm moving on. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. We might start. We might finish on time. Oh, glorious.
Yeah. How about
Glorious. Folk. Who? What am I? I don't know. Segment 5. Location. It's being lost. It's being lost on them. Everywhere you buy a thing or rent a service started out as a dream by some dummy who thought they needed to be useful. Some dreams flourish, while some flounder. And some still are black box comedy theaters on the outskirts of medium-large metropolises' midtown areas. But what matters... Thank you. You were attentive enough to get that. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. But what matters is people want to fill people's needs. So they start businesses. You, for example, are such people. Though in location, your businesses might be in a less than ideal location or circumstance for your particular businesses. But it's your job to explain to us why we should patronize your establishment regardless. Now, let's hear what you got. Aubrey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm having a great time. Thanks for asking. Aubrey. Let's hear what you got. All right, guys.
You're
All
not gonna
right.
read my
Focus
prompts,
up.
or-
Focus up.
Oh, what's happening?
Or at least ignore us quieter.
That's what's happening.
No, we love you guys. Thank you for sticking around. This is our last segment, so let's give it all. Aubrey.
Last segment. 9 more
Last
minutes.
Woo.
9 more minutes.
Oh, no, we've got like 5. You guys have been quick.
5 more minutes. 5
Aubrey
more minutes.
Zevallos.
Yeah, it's me.
You operate a fishing boat in Picky Eater Bay.
I sure do. I'm the proud owner of a fishing boat in Picky Eater Bay. Our concept? Exposure therapy. It's been scientifically proven that the best way to get over a socially alienating fear is by exposing yourself to it repeatedly. Though, of course, not if you are allergic. We will not be held financially or morally responsible for fish-related allergic reactions derived from fish procured here at You Only Live Once. That's the name of our boat. YOLO for short. You might have heard of it. We also strongly support romance here at YOLO Boat, so we always have our Lovers Special running, where you can buy 1 fish for the price of 2. That way, you can tell your date that you already ate the other one. And that's why there's only 1 now. And they'll be so impressed by your adventurous eating habits that they're sure to take you to bed. Or even further, do I hear wedding bells? No, that's just the bell buoy. It moves with the tide and helps us keep our bearings when it's foggy. So come down to Yellow Boat and try it at least once. 100. After all, you only live once. And you're not getting any younger or prettier.
Oh. Oh, I don't know that I needed that. Oh, thank you, Aubrey.
Thank you, Jesse.
Hey, where can people, if they so chose, and why wouldn't they, where can people get more Aubrey Zevallos in their lives?
You can follow my podcast Instagram at Bring Your Own Popcorn and listen to my Bring Your Own Popcorn podcast everywhere fine podcasts are found.
Nice. Please do. It's a lot of fun.
Thanks.
Thank you, Aubrey. So happy to have you back after such a long time.
Yeah, so good to be here.
Try and
Thanks
get you
for
back
having me.
sooner than the last time.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Ben, you're done.
Jesse.
You're done.
Let me type 1 left-handed.
All right, there, one more. Okay.
No. Please make me...
Ben, you own a chain of sit-down gas station food restaurants.
Goddamn right I do.
Very straightforward.
Mm-hmm. I'm selling you folks on that I own sit... Did you see that? Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was truly beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I really enjoy that. Nothing I've done is better than that.
That should be the
Comedy
new
verite.
logo.
Jesus. Thank you. Ugh, fuck, it's bright and I need glasses. Okay,
got it.
yay.
You got it.
We're good. Yay.
We're here.
Nixon. Hell yeah. All right. Cool. Hi, I'm Richard Nixon, or television star Ben Warheit. You may have seen me on such hits as The TV, so you can trust me. I have started a chain of sit-down gas station food restaurants, as opposed to other kind of restaurants.
Well,
Yes, gasoline. No. Yes, gasoline is carcinogenic. No, there isn't cancer in the food. Duh. The food shoots out of the pumps into your favorite hole. We don't discriminate on holes and in several other ways. Either way, stop being a bitch and eat my not cancer. That's it, man.
Favorite.
You thought because that other one went
Favorite
long as
hole.
hell.
well, I just I keep hearing
You're
doors.
glad what? No, you're part of the show. You're part of the show. What did you say?
Yeah.
Oh.
Me too. I'm glad.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I genuinely am.
Yeah.
I want to be clear. That I am.
All right. Ben.
Jesse.
Hi.
Hi.
How can people... Yeah, it is. It truly is. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Yeah, really, Jesus.
Ben,
Jesse.
where can people get more Ben Warheights were they to choose such a thing?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a friend.
yeah.
There's a new friend.
I'm trying to keep an eye on them.
There's a new friend.
Ben!
Do they look swarthy?
How can people...
Hey, bud. Hi, Scott. They can get me. I teach classes. If you were to all of a sudden go into a random kindergarten class, you could find me there, perhaps, or I might be on break. You could find me. I hit people with sticks a lot. I play lacrosse.
Yep.
You can find me hitting people with sticks consensually, and sometimes slightly less than that.
Sure.
You can find me on the internet if you look up my name, which is hard to do. Ben Warheit. If you start typing that, you'll find the only other Ben. What did that mean? What you just did with your hand? What was that? That sounded like fucking never, dude. Never gonna occur.
Not gonna...
Hell yeah, not gonna
Keep talking. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
If I put a thumb out, all of a sudden this hand motion is okay. Did you ever notice that? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck your writing.
Yeah. I heard good.
Yeah.
I heard good.
No, only
You
positive.
heard-
I've heard it. Warheit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Ben Warheit.
Yeah.
B-E-N. Right. Just Ben Warheit.
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 All right. We've got...
Nope. I'm
We've got-
getting a follower out of this. It's all that I
Oh, she's gotta confirm for you.
Oh, that's that is. You also put a space in the middle of my name.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know how
Yeah.
most
That's what he said.
white
To be
people
fair,
names,
that's what he said.
There.
He's the one with the dumb name,
do
not
the
you.
thing.
You're...
Hit the blue. I should have hit the blue for you.
All right.
Hell yeah.
There you go, Ben. New follower.
Because that's what I get.
All right. Can we... Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Look
at the good time.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You should.
I
You should
apparently.
You've got a new
Come to
social
the
media
show.
manager, Ben. So go ahead and accept that.
Oh,
There you go.
On. Do I look?
This is such a success.
Look at this.
Maybe. Or maybe she's just going to take that home. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome, Jesse.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
I'm so looking forward to deleting this episode.
Hey.
No, it'll be a delight to edit.
Yeah.
Hey,
What a good
Jack.
time.
How about we end this program nowish, or 45 minutes ago, whichever we can do, like physically.
Okay.
Jack, let people know where they can get more Jack Marie, where they work in bank.
Right now, you can just follow me on Instagram at hippopotamus. That's where you can find out about my art, my upcoming comedy.
Yeah.
Like what I'm doing around the house and eating for breakfast.
Hell yeah. Well, Jack, let's close out the program with our final location. Let's hear what you got. Convince us to want to partake in your business. You build custom hot rod mobility scooters for the badass elderly.
I sure fucking do.
Hell yeah.
Well, this is Dick Hot Rod Johnson here with
Yeah,
Dick
it is.
Johnson's Hot Rod Mobility Scooters. At Dick Johnson's Hot Rod Mobility Scooters, we make custom street legal mobility hot rods for the elderly. Throw away your old wheelchair and that walker thing with the little tennis ball feet. Who has the time? You certainly don't. Whether you're in the market for a fat-fendered highboy or a woody with hot licks, we've got you covered at Dick Johnson's Hot Rod Mobility Scooters. We'll even upgrade your lowboy with a baby Hemi and suicide doors.
Yeah.
Waiting for your kids to call? Step wasting what precious little time you have left and call me Dick Hot Rod Johnson and get your Hot Rod Mobility Scooter from Dick Johnson's Hot Rod Mobility Scooters today. Leave Gladys and Herbert in the dust. But walk, run, but race to the grave in classic style.
Oh, thank you, Jack. And Stab is over. Thank you all for joining us this evening. And, of course, a very special thank you to our incredible panel, Aubrey Zevallos, Ben Warheit, and Jack Marie. Say, did you enjoy what you just experienced and want to have that same feeling 370 more times? Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
Well, then what you're looking for is the Stab Show on your podcast provider of choice. Like, review, subscribe, and tell a friend about your new favorite show. Or, if you'd like to catch a show in person, as it happens, just come on down or tune in to Stab, Fridays at 7:30. That's right, same night, but a new time, to try to avoid running over into the 9 o'clock shows like we're doing right now. But for now, that's all we have for tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here in your hearts. Physically, though, leave. Good night.
Good night.
All right. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Oh, hell yeah. Awesome. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming out and staying for the whole thing. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you did great. You did great. That shouldn't sound like such an accomplishment, but tonight it is. So
Okay, bye, Jesse.
we've got one more show. Comedy Yacht Club is coming up in just a couple minutes, as quickly as I can turn this room over. Thanks for coming out. There's a dispensary like right across the street, actually. All right, so I'm gonna go set up the room. Thanks for coming out. Stick around if you wanna. Comedy Yacht Club will begin in about 10-ish minutes. I hated that more than almost anything that has ever happened.
How can it be permissible? She compromised my principle. Yeah, yeah. That kind of love is mythical. She's anything but typical. She's a crazy and dog, she's a powerful force. You're a bicycle born when there's no other course. She used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Her loving is so powerful. Simply unavoidable. Whoa. The trend is irreversible. The woman is invincible. She's a
her along, and she leaves me in awe. She deserves the applause. I surrender because she used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. There's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible. She's all mine. There's no other way to go. She's unavoidable and back against the wall. She gives me feelings that I never felt before. I'm breaking promises, she's breaking every law. She used to look good to me, now I'm finding something irresistible. There's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible. There's no other way to go. The methods are inscrutable. The proof is irrefutable. Oh, 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 oh. She's so completely kissable. Huh. Our lives are indivisible. Yeah, yeah. She's a crazy and dog. She's a powerful force. Your thoughts are conformed when there's no other course. She used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. There's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible. There's no other way to go. Simply irresistible. There's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible. There's no other way to go.
I paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentences, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I've come through. On and on and on and on. 'Cause we
Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Comedy Yacht Club. Please welcome to the stage your host, Tess Tickles.
How the fuck are we doing tonight, Stab? I am Tess Tickles. You're welcome. We'll get to a lot more to that tonight. I'm going to be your host tonight. Welcome to the Yacht Club, produced by Heather Rogue. She is missing in action this evening, but she is the lovely inventor of tonight's show. We have a great lineup for you guys tonight, so I hope you guys have some drinks, are ready for some laughs, okay? So it is spooky season, right? October, as they say, right? I want to go to the pumpkin patch, Apple Hill, you know what I mean? Pick out a pumpkin with you, carve it, all that stuff. A little twist, though, when you go to the pumpkin patch with Tess Tickles. Yeah, I want you to bend me over in that little corner of the corn maze. I want to make some fucking hole-ish fucking sights and sounds for the kids to be scared of. Yeah, I want to carve the pumpkin, though, right? I want to have that whole, like, ghost moment where you're over me and we're pulling the guts out and making macaroni sounds and all that stuff, you know? Yeah. But then, after we're done carving the pumpkin, I want to put them on our heads and take those pictures, right? But you're standing and I'm kneeling. And we're going to call it Pumpkinhead. Yeah. It's Cocktober, Swalloween, everyone. Swalloween. All right? That's where we're at today. Yes. Also, too, recently I've realized, okay, this is the right crowd for it. Keep your guy ashy. Yeah. If there's white people in the audience, I usually tell them if you date whiteys, it doesn't work for you. I date ethnic men, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, keep him ashy. So if he goes out coming home like a fucking show pony, shining and shit, you know, slip and slide status, yeah, he fucked. Yeah. But if he smells like Jergens, she didn't know what she was doing. She was probably white. And it was a one and done, okay? But if he comes home smelling like cocoa butter or shea butter, all right, yeah, bitch knows what she's doing. Step your game up. Get your investigator hat on, okay? Figure that shit out. I have learned to write backwards for this specific reason. So before he puts his shirt on, before he goes out with his boys, okay, because he's an ashy motherfucker, I pull him in close and lovingly scratch, "He's taken, bitch," on his back. Seems to be working so far. Hasn't come home with Jergens or shea butter or cocoa butter smells or anything like that. So, yeah. Do we have any ladies in the house that smoke 420? Yeah. Hey, I like it when I'm not the only tight pussy in the house. You know what I'm saying? You know? Little known fact, every cough equals 40 Kegels. Yeah. Uh-huh. So depending on the level of smoker you've got, right? I'm an expert. I'm doing 1K easily every day. I'm the captain of a tight ship. Again, you're welcome. No complaints from the passengers, guys. I get triple bookings every time. Just saying. Let's see. Also, too, guys, I've realized, okay, how I like my dick served to me. Okay, I like a clean dick. You know what I mean? I'm 49. Okay, so at this point, guys my age, they permanently smell like pee. Yeah, some dirty motherfuckers that don't know how to wash their dicks, right? So for you young ones in the audience, which I'm glad you're here, all right, I need you to wash it 3 times a day. Tip to ass and everywhere in between. Okay? Don't leave out the gooch area, okay? That's my pleasure zone. If you do a good job there, I become a truffle hunter. Just saying. Use your nose, ladies. Use your nose. They'll thank you later. No, but for reals, okay? Before you guys go and Old Spice it up, all right, think twice. I don't want to be burping up Kraken the rest of the fucking day. Not cool, man. Not fucking cool, all right? Just saying. My dad told me a long time ago, love what you do, mija, and you'll never work a day in your life. And I took it literally when it came to sucking dick, guys. I really enjoy it. It's kind of like a sport. Yeah, I leave a marker to outdo my best the next time I go, you know. I swam competitively for 15 years. I know how to hold my breath. They like that too. You should be having your pad and paper out, just saying. Hold your thumbs. If you have the gag reflex, you'll thank me later. Just saying. Squeeze your thumbs, not hold, just squeeze them, okay? I was in big dick energy training for like 6 months, okay? In the beginning, I couldn't take them either way, right? He looked at me the other day and he said, "Look at you, baby." I went, "You train Olympians." He came like that. If it's not happening for you, ladies, you're not doing it right, okay? If you've never had a butt cheek quiver in the palm of your hand, you're not doing it right, okay? If he has not needed a few minutes to come to because he's lost partial paralysis from the waist down, you're not doing it right, okay? He needs to tell you he feels it in his face. Make his face tingle, okay? But in that moment, that is when you get, okay, the car paid, the rent paid. All right, listen up, okay? He needs to promise you the sun, the moon, the stars, and everything in between in that moment, okay? Just saying. That's when you know you're doing it right. I'm also all about the clean sex, right? I'm watching how close your fingers get to the wasabi on that sushi date, right? Or if you're going to town on those popcorn on that Netflix and chill night, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to wash our hands 5 times, spicy fingers, okay? Because yo soy picante solo, all right? I don't need no added fucking condiments. Save that shit for your next meal, not mine, all right? 49 years seasoned, got a plenty of zest and Zatarain down there, okay? You might have a little kick in the back of the throat, but you'll be all right. Just saying. I got to deal with pee. Told you earlier, okay? Dating these days is not for the faint of heart, okay? I dated during the pandemic. I'm still fucked up, okay? Just saying. Still trying to figure it out. I went into it old school minded, you know, that one-on-one type shit. Kind of came out of it new school minded, you know? I'm all about that polyamory lifestyle now, you know? 2, 3, maybe 4. We'll see where it goes, right? But I don't want none of that sister wife shit. You know what I'm saying? Want me some brother husbands. Yeah. 2, 3, maybe 4 that are confident in sharing me and my bills. I'm okay with the Taco Tuesday T-Mobile bill guy too. Just saying. We have a repertoire in the roster. No, but for reals, I do have a roster. Okay, ladies, you should have been taking notes the whole time. I still like to go to Pound Town. Okay? Yeah. I'm 49, but some of my guys need a lot of added enhancement. It's a whole afternoon affair type shit. Okay? Yeah. So when I want to hit it and quit it, when I'm a degenerate comic at like 1 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean, on that Thursday night, yeah, I hit up the 26-year-old. Yeah. And I know it's hard to believe, but I am an HR manager by day. I make really good money and I have good assets, okay? But I drive a Prius at night when I do comedy because that's where it gets all the whiskey bumps, okay? But I have a nice house, I have nice things, okay? So I don't let them come to my house to fuck, all right? Go to their house. Only problem is, you guys don't own adult furniture. Yeah, I break IKEA shit, guys. Okay? Once this ocean gets into motion, the Titanic is going to sink and the submarine's going to implode. Just saying. It's going to happen, okay? So get some fucking furniture. Big boy furniture. Big boy bed, at least, okay? So I'm going to be here all night, tell you guys a couple little funny things in between, but I'm going to leave you guys with this. Anyone else struggle with their inner cochina? It's an inner Mexican hoe. It translates to many nationalities. Okay, we're there. So over the years, her and I have gone through some shit. Put her in timeout. Like, no, bitch. Okay, I've already taken the fucking antibiotic for the STD we're about to catch in this situation. Not again. Not again, okay? Give her high fives. Okay, she pulls baddies, golden tickets. We'll get there later. But this one time I had to defend her. So I'm in a bar talking to my girlfriend about one of my intimacy issues. And she likes to get that male perspective, if you will. So in walks Warren. So she brings him up to speed and she goes, what do you think her problem is? Well, you just don't know what you're doing, little mama. The inner cochina in me, her head spun around like the exorcist. She turned to me and said, he doesn't fucking know us. I looked at Warren and said, Warren, I've been sucking dick since the 88 Olympics. I still hold motherfucking records. They've been asking for this pretty little mouth to come out of retirement since the 90s. I'm a soul collector. I'm a toe paralyzer. I'm a throat goat. I'm a dick devourer, a sword swallower, a fellatio freak. I'm a gulping goddess. I'm the master of the any color motherfucking karaoke machine. I'm a sack sucker, a gooch goblin, a chorizo chomper, a cabeza cabrona. It's all right, guys. I'm a headaholic. I'm in therapy. It's going to be a long night. I'm going to have a line out the door. I know it. So, yeah, I am Tess Tickles. You guys can find me on Instagram at Follow My Funny. We have a great lineup tonight for you guys. Give it up for yourselves tonight for being here. Thank you so much on a Friday at 9 o'clock. I appreciate it. So we have our first comic coming to you. This guy has been grinding. Every open mic I go to, I see him at. So I want you guys to make it loud. Come on, give it up. Make it loud. I want you guys to give it up to Amenra.
Give it up for Abuelito. Lit. All right. We out here. Good to see y'all. Token not black guy. That's rare. Y'all, we knew. That's crazy. What's up, y'all? Imagine she's telling people that, hey, you're fired for that joke. Like, in real life, that's what she's doing. Like, hey, you're a liability for this company. You can't be talking like that here. Anyway, my name's Amin Ra. A lot of people ask me where that name comes from. Alcoholism. The nurse thought he was trying to say Amanda. So I'm Amin Ra. That's an Egyptian sun god. People be like, oh, wow, this is cool. I'm a solar-powered nigga. I don't go outside, though. My battery's low. Fuck. I'm gonna move over because it's just y'all niggas. I drive for Amazon. I deliver for Amazon, which is pretty cool. I used to do all types of stuff for Amazon. I used to work in a warehouse, and that shit was like Auschwitz. I used to work in a warehouse in Southern California, filling the packages. Then I worked in Vacaville, and I was sorting packages. And now I deliver, and that's pretty cool. The one in Southern California, that was like tier below Auschwitz, like right below Auschwitz. Tier 2 concentration camp. But now I drive, so I guess I'm like a conductor of a train or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. That's not a good joke. There's like Jewish people dying right now. Shout out. This nigga said R.I.P. Fuck. Yo, speaking of driving. Oh, shit. That's my impression of JFK's driver. Yo, Yo, is that like a good day at work when your boss, like your boss is dead? Like that, like, is it like a minimum day at school? Like, we're like, hey, we're out early. Who has to call that team meeting? Who's like, hey, somebody really took their foot off the gas. Now, I don't want to point any fingers. Hey, look, I'm going to stop you right there, all right? Wasn't my idea to leave that fucking top in the plane. But are y'all gonna shoot that last check to me direct deposit? That's crazy. Your boss gets shot in the head. That's a good day. You gotta get a new suit, but like, whew. A little bit about me. I like dick. I'm so gay. I'm so gay. I watch UFC with poppers and lube. I be turning up to them fights. They'd be like, oh, you want to come to the watch party? No, I'm gonna do it alone. I'm gonna watch it by myself with the curtains drawn. Oh my God. They say, every time you watch the UFC, the whole house smell like Jergens. We in this bitch though. The person who started this this show, her name's Heather, and she's not here right now, but she's trans. And I fuck with trans people, so this joke is okay. But I don't even know what the joke is, but it was something to do with testicles. Cause she's trans. Heather. But she's not even here, so the joke doesn't even work. Anyway, this is gonna be a good night. Thanks for coming. My name's Amin Ra, Ramen Ha on stuff. Find me on Pornhub if you want. All right, bye.
One more time for Amin Ra. I knew when I asked him how to pronounce his name before I came up, I was gonna fucking murder it. I just knew it. It's not good for me. He was talking about a good day when his boss gets shot in the head. I'm an HR manager. I'm 100 people's boss every day. Okay? But one agent and her and I exchange dick pics, so I'm a badass boss, okay? Don't basically shoot me in the head. I'm just saying. All right, guys. I want you guys to give it up for your next comic. He's originally from SAC, but he is doing comedy out in New York, so I'm excited to see his style. Give it up for Jesse, everybody!
Hello. Yeah, that's me. Hello, all four of you. How are we? This is such an intimate crowd that we could go person by person to figure out how good we are. But we're doing good? We're drinking? Good? We should drink like 4 more before this set, if we're being honest. It's going to make me... Like my tattoos, they're all temporary, so don't get too excited about it. They are making me look like trash. Anyways, hello. Good to see you. Hello. Hello. Also, yeah. Let's see, I just got in from New York, but I live here. My family lives here. And I took 2 Ubers in California. And the biggest difference between California and New York is that you guys have talkative fucking drivers out here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but the past 2 drivers I've gotten in the driver's seat with, the passenger seat with, they've told me their entire life stories. It's getting to the point where, like, I know these Uber drivers better than any other girlfriend I've ever had. That's not right. And it's never, like, fun stories. It's never like, hey, I'm having a great week. My life's going great. Let me tell you about it. It's always like, hey, my entire family just died. And this is a 45-minute car ride. So this is going to be your problem now. It's like, all right, dude, fucking let's go. Let's do this. It's getting to the point where, like, I feel like I have to trauma bond with them. It's like I'll get in, they're like, my whole family's dead. I'm like, oh, that's crazy, because that reminds me how my ex just left me. Who's got worse trauma here? Let's do this. Fucking get at it. No, anyways, I had to get off my chest. Uber drivers, man, you really have no option. You have to yes and everything they say. They're like, yeah, I think I'm going to shoot up my ex-wife's house. I'm like, that's a great idea. You should definitely do that after this car ride. It's a great idea. I had this happen to me. You guys ever have this? Like one of my best friends tried to refer me to like other friends. How often does that have to go badly for them to cut that shit out? And like it was cool when we were younger. When we were in college, it was really cool because like I'd meet like cool girls, cool like dudes. Now that we're like 30, he's tried to introduce me to like 4 different homeless people. I'm like, dude, I think I'm all friended up. I think I'm good, actually. He tried this one guy a while ago, and the guy lasted 2 days before he blew up on me. He was super mad at me. He was like, all you ever do is get drunk and talk about joining the military. Like, meanwhile, I was like 20 beers deep. Like, that's no way to talk to a potential veteran. It's kind of disrespectful, actually, if you think about it. Wild. Wow, it's my favorite thing to do in the whole world. No, I get it, though. I try to refer my friends like all the time. It's like a nice thing you can do. It's really nice. And it's gone wrong every single time I've tried. I tried the other day with my friend. I have this one friend. I don't know if you guys have friends like this. They're like, oh my God, let's go out and talk to girls. Let's go like find girls. I found girls. I brought this guy to a party with 30 girls. It's like more girls that are in all of California. It's pretty good. And I was like really excited. We like got into a group of all these strange women. Very cool. I lost track of them. Some girl starts talking about how she's met everybody. She's going, oh yeah, this is how we met. This is how we met. And then from the corner of the group, I hear a very familiar voice go, did you just say you're wet right now? And then, like, in front of like 20 girls, I had to pretend like I didn't know one of my best friends. It's like, sorry, ladies, I barely know this guy. I just met him 10 years ago. Complete stranger. Honestly, crazy that he did the thing that he does every single time we leave the house. I'm so sorry, everybody. That's wild. Anyways, I just got out of a relationship that ended 6 years ago. Is anyone else kind of taking their time? Taking a real long thing with it. I've like tried every way of getting over ex-partners. I've tried everything you can like think of. I've tried like going to the gym. I've tried like drinking every single second I'm awake. And like I think probably the worst way by far to get over like an ex-girlfriend is probably by sleeping with her for 6 more months. For some reason that just doesn't help. No, I'm pretty excited. I got back out there. I not to brag, but I had sex with a bisexual woman recently. Oh, yeah, hold your applause, please. It's kind of the sickest thing you can do. It's cool. I didn't really know what to like expect going in, honestly. And the thing I learned about bisexual women is that they will give you sexual feedback even if you explicitly ask them not to. It was crazy. We did the thing. I was pretty proud of it. It was the best 30 seconds I've had in a while, personally. My man. We are the same. I was pretty excited. She was like, do you want feedback? And with all my heart, I looked in her eyes and I said, no, thank you. Because that's never going to be like a high five, right? I was actually pretty surprised. She looked at me and she was like, I'm a bisexual woman. That was the best penis sex I've ever had. Yeah. And like any guy, I requested that in writing. I need to tell every single person about this incident, and I need to now yell it into a microphone. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see, what else do I talk about? Let's see. I've been really into influencers recently. Have you guys heard about these important people in society? The coolest ones? My favorite is like the people who are definitely famous for things they don't want to be famous for. So guy influencers, essentially. My favorite's this one guy who his whole thing is that in every video he almost gets killed by a snake. That's his whole thing. There's nothing more to it. And like that must have been a crazy morning in the office, like to get that news, right? Because he does other shit. So he walked in and like, hey Rich, great news, you're viral on TikTok. He's like, cool, is it for the conservation? It's like, no, it's for that one video where that snake bit you in the fucking neck. It's like, oh, fuck. You guys have a great night.
Thank you, Jesse. All right, guys, how you feeling? Yeah, we're feeling good? Yeah, get a refill. Go ahead. Feel free. All right. We're going to keep this show going. All right. This next guy coming up. All right. He is one of the funniest, I think, coming up. All right. Tonight. Newer. All right. For me. I think he's killing it. Everyone says book him. I want you guys to make a loud clap. Come on. Let me hear you guys. Let's clap it up for Scott. Everyone.
Oh man, I didn't deserve any of that at all. That was very kind. How you guys doing? Good? How you guys doing? Good? Hell yeah, dude. You guys look more friendly. I'm gonna be over here. No, I am nervous. I never really played crowds this big. It's kind of scary. Man, you guys are up close. I feel like I could kiss all of you on the mouth. I'm not going to, don't worry, but I could totally lunge right now. You guys aren't safe. Fucking look out, dude. I'm actually really scared. Does someone want to hold my hand? Hell yeah, I knew it would be you. Hell yeah, dude. I've had a rough couple of days. I was at the hospital earlier today. Yeah, just trying to scare the babies. Figured it would make me feel better. Didn't work. Oh, you're not gonna hold my hand anymore? God damn. No, is it because I look like a baby and I was fucking scaring the babies? It's revenge. I'm jealous. They get all the attention. I look just like them. It's not fair. I just got a good head of hair. They just got to grow it out a little bit. They'll get there, dude. No, I know I look like a baby. I act like one, too. Like, I'm still colicky. Like, just earlier today, I was running amok. And now I'm all tuckered out, dude. It's embarrassing, bro. No, I have had a rough couple of days, if I'm being honest. Like, I got home from a show yesterday, and I found out my cat died. Yeah, this fentanyl shit has got to stop. This is bullshit. I'm mad. I was just trying to cut his coke. I feel like it's my fault. I was trying to save a little money. Didn't work. Rest in peace, Scott Jr., my guy. He was a good cat. What's the weirdest pet you've ever seen, guy? Gucci. A turtle? That's the weirdest? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like any pet you could skip across a lake and then go get it is a weird pet. Any pet that you can't crush with your bare hands? Like, what's the point, dude? No, the weirdest pet I've ever seen, I know this, my friend, she has a pet pig. Like, she lets it in her house, she pets it and stuff, and she's telling me about it, and I'm just getting hungry, you know? Because I ate Scott Jr. Hell yeah, dude. No, I don't have a cat. I have ants and rats. Anybody else? Huh? Ants and rats? It's fun. You know, every day, just like, bah. This is how I kill ants. I spank them. Just like every day, dude. You know how much white people love spree killings, dude? Just like, bah, bah. I know I look like a school shooter, but I can't help it, you guys, okay? It's not something I can control. It's part of life, you know? But if I'm being honest, I could never touch a gun, for real. Like, if I ever had a gun, I would use it. Like, I would put a label on it that said problem solver and treat every day like math class, all right? Hell yeah, I am a school shooter. I think it's funny, like, comedy evolves, you know? Like, nowadays, all gun jokes are made about white teenagers. If you go back 20 years, it's all about black people. We gentrified it. You guys like that joke way more than white people like that joke, dude. It makes them uncomfortable. No, what was I talking about? I have rats too, you know, like I don't even see them though. You just hear them skittering around. Yeah, it's like watching a Kool-Aid commercial because you know they're going to come through that wall. It's like a glory hole. I think if you know what a glory hole is but not what walnuts are, you'd think they're synonyms. Be like, oh, walnuts? Count me the fuck in. I'll put my nuts on a wall, dude. That sounds like a blast. Hell yeah, dude. Do you ever use the wrong synonym by accident? Yeah, I called my friend a tight pussy, but I meant to say cool cat. It was embarrassing, bro. I think we all love tight pussy. Tight pussy's great, but where's the love for the loose ladies at, you know? I don't know. Like, I feel like as a feminist, I got a problem with how much pressure we put on women. Like I saw this thing called an M-Cella where they send electric shocks into your pelvis to simulate Kegels, but it simulates 10,000 Kegels. Like that's too many, dude. Nobody wants you to seal shut. Holy fuck. Okay, Barbie, I'm still trying to get in there. What is your deal, man? You guys ever fucked a straw? Shit hurts, dude. No, like, yeah, I said I'm a feminist. Like, I have a problem with a lot of things, like how we talk about boats, you know? Like, God damn, look at her. She's a beauty. Look at her ride those waves. Is it because they're, like, constantly holding, like, 8 unappreciative men on their back while we force their face underwater? Is it because we get them all wet and ready and just leave them there? Is it because I jerk off on them? I can't fucking figure it out, guys. I do jerk off on boats and women, but I only have an inflatable kayak, so you can catch me at the lake huffing and puffing for a few hours. Then I can't even get it up because I'm lightheaded. It's like, why'd I even come to the lake, dude? Everybody's staring at my soft, shriveled cock. They're like, ha ha, look at him. It is small. I was at the lake recently. I was camping with my family. It was last winter time, and I'm hiking. And I like to hike away from my family because I want to die where nobody's going to find me. And I'm walking, and it's winter, so I find a real-life sleeping bear in a cave. And I'm like, I always wanted to know if that rumor was true. So I took a bowl of warm water. I put his paw in there. Totally fucking pissed himself. It was so embarrassing, dude. He woke up all mad and shit. You know how bears are. He's like, grrr. You guys seen bears, right? No, how did I even get a bowl of warm water in the woods, dude? I don't like to pee alone, okay? Do you ever have a pee so yellow? You're like, I don't think that could put out a fire. Shit, dude, that might be flammable, dude. That should have been a shit, if I'm being honest. I'm so dehydrated, my cum is yellow. It's fucking gross, guys. Hell yeah. No, my cum's not yellow. I'll prove it. I'm not going to jerk off. But I do have to match my white cum. I have a white dildo. It's not this big, but, you know, for demonstration purposes, we'll say it's this big, okay? I shove it in my butt, my asshole, so that when I come, I feel like a glue gun. You don't want to feel like a glue gun? You don't want to be held and squeezed? Try and build something with your partner. Yeah. Like, be careful, baby. The tip is hot. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to burn yourself. No, I jerk off regular. I'm kidding. I do. I like to call it having a stroke, though. I think because I can't use my left arm. Jerking off with your left arm's like learning how to skateboard, you know? It's all wobbly. You keep falling off. Your dad's there. You're wearing a helmet. Get a little older, a little better. Start doing it with your friends, tagging buildings. Me and my friends used to play this game where we would take a blindfold. This has nothing to do with skateboarding, but we would take a blindfold and we would have another friend hand us either a toy or a real gun. It was called Nerf or nothing. I won. That's why I'm here today. I don't know what happens when you die. I think it'd be cool to get reincarnated as your own relative, though. Wouldn't that be sick? Like, your grandma dies on the same day you have a baby. And it's like, aw, she has grandma's dementia. My grandma had dementia. That's not what killed her, though. I caught her fucking my girlfriend. Had to put a stop to that shit. Nah, I'm kidding. They're both tops. I did get hit on by an old lady recently. That was weird. She did it in an old lady way. She said I was quite the stare. It's like, fucking put your money where your mouth is and stomp on me. What are we doing here? You're going to call me a stare? You got to step on me. You got to walk all over me. I just got you these stilettos. They're in your old wrinkly size. No, old men try to give me advice. You know, they're never like, I guess I look naive or something. They're like, listen, son. I'm like, I got 2 ears, 1 mouth, daddy. I was born to listen. This one guy, he's like, make sure you train your girlfriend while she's young. I'm like, do you have any idea how hard it is to run a train? You got to find like 4, 5 people you trust enough to let in your home. How many people do you know like that? Not very many. I don't know. Like, why do they even call it running a train and not conducting? You know? All aboard. There's always a guy in the back shoveling coal. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Ass play joke. Love a good ass play joke. No, what was I talking about? Fuck it. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I remember when I was a kid, I learned everything was made in China, and I was like, damn, that's nice of them. First our railroads, now all my toys. These are some kind-hearted folk. No, fuck. My notebook was made in China. Do you think the kids that made it thought it was cute? They do love child labor over there. It's not good. I wouldn't say it's bad though. You know, it's underrated. Child labor. Like, I'm just saying, there's a time and a place. Like, if you want a true master of the craft, you got to start them young. Like, if you want somebody as talented as Michael Jackson, you got to treat him like Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? You got to give him that Jackson 5. All right. Jackson 5. Fuck you. Anyway, I think Michael Jackson's great. I think he's the GOAT. It's difficult being a Michael Jackson fan looking like this because I'm very molestable, you know. But you know, it's fine. He's great. I grew up listening to country, and now I listen to pretty much exclusively hip hop because of that Logic Suicide song. That was the one that converted me. Who can relate? Yeah. That's a bad joke. I'm going to cut it, but it's okay. I do like rap. I don't like it when people say rap glorifies drugs and violence, because, like, drugs and violence are cool. Those are badass, dude. I love drugs and violence, dude. How are you going to glorify something we all want to do all the time, you know? Like, Cardi B was getting in trouble because she used to, when she was poor, she would drug and rob people. It's like, if you're going to drug me, please only rob me. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm not trying to wake up neutered with Cardi B standing over me. Like, who's a good boy? Not me, Cardi B. I'm very upset right now. I love dogs. I live with these 2 dogs. I live with my aunt. These 2 fucking dogs hate me all the time. I get home, they're barking at me. Like the kind of dogs you want to give chocolate to, but you can't. Which sucks because I do love dogs. Like, I feel like dogs would love fart jokes, you know? I don't know. Like, dogs would do anything for us. Like, if they knew how much we liked it, they would ask to suck our dicks. For real. Am I wrong, though? Am I wrong, though? It's true. I don't know. What's your favorite animal, Gucci? You said turtle earlier. Can't reuse it. You like dogs? Oh, fuck. I just did my dog material, you piece of shit. No, I'll tell you mine. I got a favorite animal. It's the octopus. Because it's got a brain in its head and another brain in every one of its, like a smaller one, in every one of its tentacles. Could you imagine if every one of your arms was a dumbass Siamese twin? Just like, always like, are you really doing a ventriloquist bit with your own hand right now? I'm just wondering. I hate the phrase, I was just wondering, because if you asked me a question, I know you wondered it first. I've never asked a question that I wasn't wondering, you know? Here's something I've been wondering, though. Like, why is there a North and a South Carolina, but not a 1 and a 2 Mississippi? I'm not saying we need another Mississippi, but we don't need Arkansas, for sure. I don't know. I was reading about Florida recently. They got, in the Everglades, like a bunch of invasive monkeys that aren't supposed to be there. They can't get them out because it's too thick of brush, you know? And all the monkeys have herpes. Yeah. It's spreading all around. And it's like, it's lethal herpes that kills the monkeys, and it's transmittable to humans. And I know you're thinking, who's fucking the monkeys? But you can get it from just like jerking them off or tongue kissing. So you gotta fucking look out. I'm kidding. Monkeys don't tongue kiss. I think it's fucked up. The only other animal that tongue kisses is the bonobo. It's like, what lucky scientist got to kiss all those animals until somebody was kissing back, dude? That's the job I want. Except for the giraffe. You ever seen a giraffe's tongue? Horse cock of the sky, that's what I call it. It's the kind of thing that makes you want to paint a leaf on your ass and climb a tree, you know what I mean? No, I have a flat ass. You can't even eat it. You can only eat off of it. It's like a plate. That's my time. You guys have been wonderful. Give it up for your host. What a night. What a show.
One more time for Scott Hoyle, guys. Give it up. Yeah. I don't know. I watch Mating Geographic at work. It's a safe search. You're going to do it when you get to work. Watch. Just saying, it's going to happen. All right, guys. How we feeling tonight? Yeah? All right. So we have another comic coming to join you, a lady, not just me. Okay? Yeah. I love her to death. We did a photo shoot recently at the Capitol, and her ass legit tilted the tip of the Capitol. I want you to give it up for Sarah.
What's up, everybody? How we doing? Man, I'm happy to be here. Happy fall, everybody. I want to start with that. Wearing a Beetlejuice shirt. If you couldn't peg me as that bitch who likes to be spooky year-round. It's that beautiful season, you know, where you can get anything pumpkin spice flavored. I'm talking coffee, candles, condoms, and everything in between and beyond. And the seasonal shit gets me every fucking year. I buy it all. I'm just kidding. I don't use condoms. But yes, Tess mentions this photo shoot. It was supposed to be at the Sacramento Historic Cemetery. But I guess cemeteries close at 5 because they get too spooky after. So we got kicked out and went to the Rose Garden. But I went to the cemetery before I knew we changed locations. And I got out and I was like looking for everybody. And I was just kind of, you know, like, all right, no one's here yet. Looking at all the tombstones, thinking like, what do I want on my tombstone? The time is inevitable, right? And I thought back to the first week that I had my car. My car was covered in Nightmare Before Christmas decals before I bought it. Which is crazy because I look exactly like the bitch that would do that herself. So the universe is really looking out. I rolled up to the cemetery in style, but I really underestimated how much attention that would get me and how much would be drawn to me. So that first week, I went to the gas station and somebody yelled from across the street. It was like, "What's good, Nightmare Before Thickness?" Yeah, like Tess said. But I think that's what I want on my tombstone. You know what I'm saying? That's fire. So like, here lies Sarah Ellsworth. She was a Nightmare Before Thickness ass bitch. I don't know. That pretty much sums it up for me. I was at a show earlier today. Fun fact, I didn't know that I was on this show until about 10 minutes ago. So I'm very happy to be here. I was hanging out with our buddy Scott earlier and I asked him to hold my beverage. My friend took a sip of it and was like, "That is not water." And I was like, "It's an anonymous beverage." It's like, "I'll give you $5 if you can guess what it is." And everyone tried and no one got it right. And I was like, "It is tequila." With a little sparkling water and one of those like flavor packets. Scott was like, "That's white trash as fuck." And he would be correct. I am white. If you couldn't tell from loving pumpkin spice, and having fucking decals all over my car. That's some real white people shit, but I am more specifically identifying with being white trash. But I need to make it very clear there's a fine line between white trash and trailer trash. Okay? Like trailer trash, typically they live in a trailer. In a trailer park, maybe. I grew up in a trashy neighborhood full of duplexes. Now, a duplex is not a mobile home, but a duplex is kind of like a trailer. It's actually like two trailers that fucked. You know, they hooked up, they got knocked up, they had a shotgun wedding. It's staying put. The duplex is in the neighborhood. And I need to also make it crystal meth clear. I'm not Trump's America white trash. I am the mayonnaise and weird casseroles white trash. Yeah, guys, I'm from a family that's deeply terrified of seasoning their food. Not me, though. Not me. I did the work. I broke the generational curse. My mom cannot cook for shit, though. And she never wanted to learn. Those are her words. Her signature dish is truly a bowl of Frosted Flakes. And, you know, she would cook sometimes on occasion, I'm sure out of pure necessity, like a weird tuna noodle casserole, which was like just a can of tuna with some plain noodles mixed into it. Or like a very al dente hamburger helper. I'm not kidding you guys. I called my grandma so many times to pick me up. Like, hamburger, help me! And my grandma would get on the phone like, for God's sakes, Valerie, you gotta give the baby some real food. Take her to McDonald's. She needs some nutrition. So, yeah, we had to get creative. And we didn't have much money, but we would do this fun thing where we went to 7-Eleven and we get the chili cheese nachos and a Slurpee and call that specifically our white trash dinner, as if every single thing we ate was not white trash. And I used to be super embarrassed about being white trash, okay? Like, I covered it up. I was ashamed of my heritage. But now, like, I'm in this loving relationship that actually embraces me for my white trashness. Like, he loves that I will heat up some frozen White Castle sliders every time we have sex. He knows I got them stocked in the freezer. He appreciates my culture. And, you know, like, you know what they say? One man's white trash, it's another man's white treasure. And I mean, guys, he's from Elk Grove. He grew up in a 2-story house. My duplex living ass, I'm like, okay, fancy. We're like a real star-crossed lovers, Romeo and Juliet situation. I've grown up a lot since then, though. You know, I've moved out of the neighborhood, moved out of the duplex. I shop at Target now. But you know what they say, like, you can put the white trash in a Target. You can't take the Walmart out of the white trash. But speaking of growing up, I actually celebrated my birthday recently. Thank you. But a couple days before, I saw this post that really just bothered me. It unsettled my spirit. It said, I will remain a teenage girl until I'm 26 years old. Man, I just turned 27. So, like, I feel like I'm officially past my prime. Like, I'm definitely not gonna get hit on as much now that I'm not a teenage girl. And so I talked to my boyfriend about this and I asked him, like, hey, are you proud of me? He's like, for what? I'm like, for narrowly escaping teen pregnancy. And he was like, if you keep calling yourself a teenage girl, I'm gonna break up with you. And I was like, babe, I'm kidding. But I was not kidding. It was a test. He passed, you know, not a pedophile. you can never be too sure where I'm coming from. They like them young, dumb, and, under the age of consent. I got one more for you guys. For my birthday, I ended up taking myself to Outside Lands Music Festival for an early little celebration. And on the last day, I got to see Megan Thee Stallion in the flesh. Y'all know what that means? I got to freaking check hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thought shit off my bucket list. Man, I put that on my bucket list when I was just high in my bed at home. So like, don't limit your dreams. Seeing Megan Thee Stallion in the flesh is like, I got to twerk my ass cheeks in a sea of other ass cheeks with her ass cheeks on the Jumbotron. Talk about Nightmare Before Thickness, you know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling great, right? Like after that, I'm walking to the next stage, and then I see hella cops. And like it's the last day, I'm like, what's going on? And I asked the wrong dude. I asked the most chill guy in there. He's like, yeah, I guess they like found a lady cut up and shoved in a duffel bag. Yeah, and he just like shrugged his shoulders and fucking walked away. Like it did not just low-key traumatize me. And like now I'm alone in the middle of Golden Gate Park, just like, oh my God, a dead body, yada, 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 yada. That's my time, guys. Thank you so much. Give it up for your host, Jess Tickle.
One more time for Sarah, guys. Give it up for Sarah. Yeah. She was talking about like crime shit, you know what I mean? Like I'm past my violent era. Like I don't need the friend to help me bury the body, you know? I need the friend that's gonna not ask any questions when I show up to shower at any point in time during the day before I go home. That's the era that I'm in. Yeah, those are the friends that I need. So if you can service that, give me your number after the show, ladies. Just saying. All right, guys. Your headliner tonight is near and dear to my heart. This gentleman here is a model, I will say. We worked the runway together for the first time. I want you to give it loud and proud for Kendrick Williams.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing good? Yeah. Oh, man, I just came from another show in Corte Madera. You ever been there? It's white. I had to learn that shit the hard way, yo. Why do old white people just let shit go, okay? They just let shit go. So the lineup was this comedian went up first, and she did play like instruments and shit, and it was cool. I was like, all right, cool, bet. But then they told me the poet was gonna go up. I was like, why you gonna put the poet up right before me? That's a different change in mood, dog. You could put him done at the end, and it'd be a nice way to close out. But no, and then they showed me the poet. This Father Time looking motherfucker. And he was sitting there, so I didn't know how, so he was had his leg propped up like this, right? And he was chilling, and she told him, oh, you're gonna be next. He said, okay. And he gets up and he goes, the lady, she goes to grab these crutches that was on the wall, because apparently homeboy was fucked up. I later found out. And she told me he the poet. I was like, oh, he must have been doing this shit for a minute. This motherfucker old as shit. He been doing it for a minute. I'm excited, right? And the first thing this nigga says when he gets the mic is, oh, this is my first time talking publicly. I was like, God, no. Please don't do this to me, yo. Like, I'm trying to make money out here on these streets. And this is what I'm saying. Old white people just let shit go. This nigga did 7 pages of poetry. You ever listen to 7 pages of poetry, the same nigga? Oh, shit. That's the longest spoken word show you've ever been to, yo. And the shit that pissed me off was the content. Because what do you think an old motherfucker's talking about in his poetry at that time? His content was his hip replacement, his knee replacement, and his time in Mexico. I've 7 pages. And he was just, y'all just say when. I was like, nigga, when? Oh my God. Shit. I was like, dog, yo. I'm sorry, that pissed me off today. And then the lady, she like messed up my intro and shit, so it threw me off. Cause I hate it when people do passive aggressive shit. Cause she saw me mean mugging him when old boy was telling his life story. Oh, and that's another thing. He just trauma bonded with everybody in the room halfway through the shit. Cause there was like 3 pages where he was like, I'm falling in love with my nurse. COVID, right? Just, dog, that's a big shift. You can't transition like that. Nurses got trauma, dog. You can't do that like that. You just triggered every nurse in the audience, bro. They were going through it. Oh, man. I've been dating some time now. It's fucking weird, and I'm gonna need some of y'all to stop doing some things. This girl came in my house, and she took off her shoes, and one of her toes was bigger than the other toe. And it wasn't like the pinky toe. It wasn't like the thumb toe. Yo, it was the pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and it came out like it had been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it, like Niecy, like just all my life I'd has to fight. Just that motherfucker was rough. It was just. Oh man. And so the night went pretty well. We watched Netflix and we make it back to the bedroom, right? But then she reaches into her purse for what I can only describe as the clit terminator. Nigga, it was this big. I'm black, not bionic, okay? I can't, what I'm gonna do with that shit, son? Like it got settings. I don't got no motherfucking settings. I can maybe change some angles on your ass, you know? You ever done the gargoyle? You ever tried this shit right here? Hold on, give me a second. It takes a little levels. It's right here. Y'all ain't never done a gargoyle before? Y'all ain't never tried this? Hit this shit right here? No. It's different. You gotta do that. Look, I'm telling you, try it tonight. It'll change your whole life. I'm telling you. And it's easy on your back. Yeah, the gargoyle, yo. It's easy on your back, yo. It's easy. Cause I just turned 30 and shit started slipping, you know? Like I was on the road and I'm by myself, so I was like, I can fart, I'm good. And a little pebble came out. And I was like, that's new. Like, I ain't never done that before. That's a new ability. It's a new ability. I didn't know I could do that shit, son. I went to go get my dog's leash off the ground, yo, and my shit said, I turned into James Brown and was fucked up. It's wild. And I love my dogs. But I live in a white neighborhood. We're a white neighborhood. And I have 2 pit bulls. That's 3 niggas in a white neighborhood. They got a little siren every time I leave my house. It's fucked up, yo. Just nigga every time. It's cold-blooded. Y'all gotta tell everybody I'm coming outside. It's wild. Oh man. I've been 2 years sober. Yeah, man. It's fucking great, man. But I was that type of alcoholic, like I could smell that shit, like in a house full of people, you know? Like just, is that Don Julio 1942? Like I could smell that shit, like in the hallways, like Scooby-Doo, just, Renaissance? Like that was my shit, son. I love it. I love it. You know, but like comedy has brought me to like different points in my life, and I've noticed that like people have different kinds of relationships, but there's certain indicators in relationships because women are different on how y'all do shit. Like my man in the back, what you get for breakfast this morning? Yeah. Word. Okay. So it was an average night. I'm saying she had to. I'm saying she had to. She had to. At least she microwaving the shit, you know. Get it warm. It's wild. Cause I think like the breakfast you get after sex is definitely an indicator of what your fucking was like. It's definitely like am I lying? It's definitely an indicator. You ever see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You ain't never get like this one girl. She left me cereal one time. I was mad as shit, son. Just dry cereal. She didn't even take it out the box. She didn't even pour it in that bitch. There was no milk, and I'm black, so I ain't going in your fridge. So I just put water in that bitch and ate that shit. And it was fucked up because I didn't know her house, so I'm looking for a spoon for 10 minutes. I'm like, it's wild. Okay. Y'all watch Netflix? I love Netflix, yo. It's a beautiful thing, yeah. But I like to smoke weed and watch Netflix. Like, I like Korean dramas. Y'all like Korean dramas? Hell yeah. Korean dramas are the shit, son. Like, I don't even be changing the settings. I would just be watching that shit in straight Korean. I don't know what they saying, but it's entertaining. You know? Because I like to see how I rate up to the rest of the world, you know? Because, like, I'm an American 6, but I'm an Ethiopian 12. You know what I'm saying? I fuck it up in shanty zones. Give me like 2 weeks. I'm going to come back with 6 wives, a goat, be a chief of a village. It's fucked up, son. It's going to be wild. Oh, man. Did y'all hear that the United States finally said aliens exist? Right? Acting like we didn't know. And then 2 weeks later, they're going to drop a headline. We caught one. We dissecting them. We know. You knew where to go. You had that motherfucker. So look how old that picture is. Why you lying? But what if, like, aliens had beefs like we did, you know? Like Martians, you know? Like, what if there was, like, white Martians and there was, like, green Martians? And, like, the green Martians was mad at the white Martians because the white Martians enslaved them for, like, 400 years. And so the green Martians was mad, rightfully so, you know? Like, all they were asking for was reparations. I don't think that's so bad. What's reparations look like on Mars, you know? Like I wonder about these things. So I do shrooms, yeah. It's a good segue into that. I love shrooms, dude. But you ever take shrooms and know you fucked up? Like, the shit start and it's too heavy. You're like, oh, and you gotta sit down. Your body, you gotta do it, but you can't sit down appropriately. You gotta sit your arm down before you do the shit. You're like, ooh, that shit's strong. I took some chocolates the other night. I went to Venus, son. Just, oh my God, I saw my past lives. I didn't even know I could do that shit. So I was raised in New York, and that brought me to my next thing. Y'all got a whole different type of woman out here. Y'all got crystal girls. You must be one. You must be one. It's okay, brother. I understand. I got some in the house. Don't even worry about it, dog. Got some in the house. It's how you ward off evil or some shit, dog. This girl told me one time, she was like, you got to put it out in the moon. I said, bitch, for what? She's like, to charge it. Excuse me, bitch. To charge the rocks. She was like, she said, yeah, they charge in the moonlight. I was like, wirelessly? You know what I'm saying? Like, when they start changing the rules of physics and shit, we charging rocks now? Anybody got, raise their hands, you just got a bunch of plants in your house you don't know how to fucking take care of. You see what I'm saying? He right there. You don't know how to fucking take care of them. I'm left with cactuses and this like fern plant that's on its last legs. This nigga holding on strong, son. I'm proud of it because I forgot about that nigga for 3 weeks. I'm trying to be a good plant parent, cause like like it feels like a divorce now, but I got left with the kids, you know. Cause I dated lots of women with kids. They're great people. They should probably go to therapy, but great people. But I like try to interview the kids to see which one I'ma like the most, you know. I'm at that point in my life. I don't take no bullshit no more. And so I want it to be palpable. I don't like the motherfucker, you know? Like I want it to be like Harry Potter underneath the stairs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like what do y'all, it made me think, like, what do y'all think the Wizarding World's point of view on abortion is? Cause you know Hermione and Harry were fucking, right? Everybody knows that. They would definitely fuck it. What if they had like a oopsie baby, you know? And they just like, come on, Harry, and they went down a Diagon alley, you know? And they talked to that one nigga with the eye and just deleted the fetus. I feel like that's how they handle it. I don't know. But I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. That's been my time.
One more time for Kendrick Williams, everybody. Yeah. I hope you guys had a good time here tonight. Always check out where Stab is hosting. We have a lot of different shows that come up on this lineup. Silence that for me, Ben, before you go, please. Yeah. So what I'm going to leave you guys with, okay? Breakfast of Champions. Blowjobs. Yeah. Giving or receiving. Yeah, see. You should have been here earlier. Take notes, girl. I gave a whole fucking tutorial earlier. But no, seriously, guys, think about it. It's 1 sausage, 2 nuts, and a protein shot. Fuck yeah. I don't see any calories in that. Just saying. So Breakfast of Champions, suck a dick, stay healthy. All right, guys? I'm Testicles. Find me on Instagram and all the comics. I'm at Follow My Funny. We're here all the time. Yacht Club support. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, everybody, that is it for us for the evening. We're here live in person Thursdays through Sundays. We stream everything we do on average, let's call it 6 nights a week. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. We've got 3 shows tomorrow. The Subject Line stand-up show at 8 o'clock. Comedy for a Cause at 9. And Dear Abby WTF at 10. Full lineup tomorrow. Join us. Hope to see you again. Have a good night, everybody.
Listen, girl, I'm not like all these other fellas. It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost